guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today is just a short Sunday kind of reset or what I am hoping to get as my scheduling. So I know that weekends works for me when it comes to crafting because I'm able to finish outfits, and I'm glad I was able to do that. But I also did finish the second Mystery Madness, March Mystery Madness I was going to read for the month. And I finished it this morning. And yes, this is Walter Mosley of Red Death. This is the second book in the Easy Rowdy series. And we're going to talk about that. I'm also going to share an update on sewing craft things. So let's talk about the book first, and then I will show you what I completed and what I'm currently working on that I might be able to complete. I think I'll be able to complete it today, but I'll show you all of that. But let's talk about some mystery. So this is easy getting caught up in things. So you are now a few years down the road, and if you read the first one, you realize Easy always seems to get involved in some things that he never planned for. And in this case, he got involved with basically properties coming through his hand that didn't match the income that he sends to IRS. So it's like, can you afford all these things when there's no paper trail of how you were able to afford it? So there was this setup where, you know what, I'll get you out of it if you do this for me. And this was where he got involved with some feds, and they're wanting him to spy and get information on a particular man that they believe is doing something wrong. He doesn't know what it is, but of course with Easy, he's gonna find out. He knows everybody in the community. He knows people who aren't up to no good that he can sniff around and find. I like this. I like how it was twisted. And I like how the surprise at the end. This would have been perfect for a movie. I don't know if it's a movie. Let me know. I'm probably going to Google it afterwards. But I only know only one book I know that was a movie, and that's Devil in a Blue Dress, which was the first book in the series. This is a series, a 15-book series, guys. So it's going to take me a while to get through all those books. But I love it. I will continue because I want to know what else he's going to be up his sleeve. And not only that, the first book still follows him because some of the things that happen in that book follows him. So he has a reputation in the police department of, things they can't quite solve, or how, his connection, they still think that he is he's done some things, but they don't have any solid proof. So he kind of keeps getting slid through the cracks, but they're coming for him. So I'm assuming they're going to keep coming for him until the end. But he's a good mystery solver. This is a mystery. You get the mystery, you get the build up, you get the questions, you get action, you get Easy being nasty, and you get Mouse back in here. Every time I think of Mouse, I think of the movie and Don Cheadle, and every time Mouse is talked about, I just see Don Cheadle in the book, and it's just always gonna be my imagination. And I think that's probably why it's hard to even redo some of these books, because the original first book in the series movie, you see Denzel, you see Mouse. I can still do without a Denzel in this. Somebody else could play Denzel, but Mouse is just distinct, and I think Cheeto just plays him really well in the first book. So in the movie, I just think they'd have to get him back in here. Also, they're pretty older. Based on the year they were born and how they talk about their age, they're older characters that just, the man in the we call it, think of grown men in these pubs and these bars just drinking, conspiracy, doing the most. That's what you would get with this. So Absolutely read it. Of course, start with the first book because it makes it better if to understand how this one come about. So I am going to continue with the series. It's going to take me probably a few years, but I'm going to continue because it's 15 books. But yes, I'm most likely I'm going to attempt to read at least 2 more this year. But I highly recommend that you read it. It's a good mystery. All right, so let's get into the art and craft situation. So I finished my denim dress, and it's one of those dresses where it's a bodice separate and a bottom, and you have to put them together. And the first time I tried to put it together, I did it wrong, and I had to pull it apart, and then I finally was able to get it together. I'm looking at it over here, but I'm going to just give you a glimpse over here of what it looked like. If you follow my Instagram, again, follow my Instagram because I am showing on the weekends what I'm sewing. But here is where it looks like on me. I love it with the belt. It's flattering. It is enough room up top. At first I thought it was going to be super big, but it turned out really nice because it gives me a little bit of room. I like the sleeve, but I also feel like it's gonna be a lot of roll up going on with the sleeve because I feel like it's gonna be too warm when it gets, when the weather starts to kick up. But it's gonna be nice for cool weather. But I love it. I love the buttons. I love that it has a tie waist. Of course, I can take it out and put my own belt if I wanted to. Love the pockets. The pockets are just huge but nice in the front. So I guess I could grab it so I could give you like a glimpse. So as you can see, the pockets are just really roomy and nice. And I like that the buttons were just really nice brown buttons that goes well with this denim. So this was really nice. Can't wait to wear it. I think the first like cool warm kind of weather, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. That's just how I feel. I'm putting it on. So I am gonna put this away in the closet because that is actually completely done. Let's talk about what I'm working on now. So I went to the fabric store because there's one other fabric I want to use, but I'm going to wait because I wanted to make it with a different pattern. But I need some more shirt dress. So this is the shirt dress that I am working on. And of course, everything is good to go. It has the pocket. And I love the color because it's pink and there's blue and white in this. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera. And the only thing left is literally just putting the holes in for the buttons and the sleeves and hem in the bottom. That is all that's left on this. So most of the body work is done. So I am ready to finish this off. I am not sure if I'm going to finish it off today because I don't think I have enough buttons. I had bought buttons and not sure I love it yet with this. So I'm going to, the other option is just some basic white buttons. There's a button I saw at the store that I did like, but they didn't have enough of it. So I think I might just go with just some basic white button for this, and it is what it is. Because I'm gonna make a lot of this with different colors, different length of. Because I love shirt dress in the spring and summer. It's just such a easy put on and go kind of outfit. So, and then I pick up this fabric that I think is just going to be great for something. I want to make a spring Easter dress. I want to make something for Easter. And I feel like a basic cute dress will be nice. But then I want to design something for my own pattern that I draw. But I have to, the thing is, I have not perfected that pattern, and I'm afraid if I cut this and mess this up, I would be so upset because this fabric was a bit pricey. I think it's because of the print. it was pricey, and I don't want to mess it up on a pattern that I haven't perfected yet. But I'm ambitious. So we'll see what I decide. I do have 2 more really pretty fabric that I intend on doing something with. So we'll see how it works out. So this is it, guys. I am still trying to figure out the plant situation. I was gonna do the plant stuff today, but then it's gonna be cold tomorrow, rain all day. So I thought that I will wait till the next vlog that I do in April to show you updates on the plants. And there's some new plants I want to pick up that I just want to, some more plants. I had lost 2 plants and I never replaced them, or never got something else and I want to replace them. But I also want to show you, ooh, just disregard the junk in the back, which is just a bunch of fabric and pattern. But look, I'm gonna show you my plant that's the leaf is folding out, Bird of Paradise. It's been a while I had this plant, and finally one of them is like folding out. It's just beautiful. Guys, can you see that? Let me zoom in. Look at that plant folding out, guys. Look at the leaf folding out. I am so happy about that. So I am happy about that, and there's leaves popping up on other plants. I think my plants knows this spring, even though they're indoor plants. So that's a plus for me, because I'm like, yes, they're growing. So I'm super happy about that. So I'm going to pretty much, I think I'm going to put the sleeves on, and then yeah, finish doing some other things. I'm probably going to cut another pattern out just to have it. But I feel so ambitious, guys. It's just, I'm loving the mood I'm in, and I'm rested. The most important thing is this new schedule is really making me feel so good. My body is feeling rested. Weird at times, but rested, and I think that's the most important thing. So I am going to continue this. Maybe when I'm done, I'll probably show a little bit on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, because I like, you know, showing my progress on my sewing on my Instagram. Somebody said maybe I should try and do some shorts, and maybe add some shorts of stuff that I'm doing. So that's a possibility that I might start doing in April, is to use the shorts and post things and see how that goes. So yeah, guys, yeah, and go ahead, read this. So I see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching, thanks for the support. And yes, a journal mood starts in less than a week. So next week, Saturday, April 1st, will be the first day of a journal mood. So hopefully you guys got the calendar. You can go over my Instagram with the calendar, or you can go head over to my blog, and the calendar is over there. I look forward to everyone participating. Let me know if you're gonna join, if you got your journal ready, or if you, like me, you made a junk journal. Let me know. I would love to see it and follow you. Yeah, I don't know how many people on Instagram that is, you know, support this channel that I follow on Instagram. So if you think I might need to follow you, put your Instagram down the bottom, or hit me up on Instagram, and we will definitely do the whole journaling thing. I'm excited, guys. So anyway, go ahead and read this book. Read the first one if you haven't. If you have read most of the series, books in the series, let me know. I'm curious too about people who have read most of the series, and if it even get better and better. But look how cool this cover is, guys. I didn't even like give up. Look at that vibe, that 70s vibes cover. So I like this. This is pretty cool. All right, so see you in the next one, guys. Bye.